All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk for Kravology. So the last couple of weeks we've been talking about stabs and implications of how we grab or how we control or what might be optimal, what might not be optimal. The issue has really become when you see something either demonstrated to you or, God forbid, you go to the internet and start Googling and YouTubing things. There's so much stuff on the internet that's unsafe that I can't begin to go through it, right? And it's difficult for one instructor necessarily to call out another instructor. It's really impossible. I could say, hey, these instructors are doing things that are terribly dangerous for you, and here's why. And then what they will do is they will tell their students in the confines of their school, no, I'm doing it right. Here's what I'm doing. Here's why what he said isn't true. And the students don't have enough knowledge to understand what the instructor is telling them isn't correct, isn't true, is suboptimal, is dangerous. So the best we can do here is begin to put out videos where we ask you two things. Consider what we're doing, try to understand the context, and lastly, prove it to yourself. I'm not asking you to believe me because I've been doing this for a couple decades. I'm asking you to believe me because you take what I show you, you test it, and you prove it to yourself. So this week, one of the things we've been talking about, just as a general concept, is making space or creating space. And the mantra for creating space in a defense is this: create space, fill the space, punch the face, or smash the face, right? So create the space, fill the space, smash the face, right? So that's exactly what we do with straight stab. So I'm going to bring James in real quickly. We're going to talk about space this week. So a lot of times what happens, I don't know if you can, we're going to turn around. A lot of times the straight stab comes in, somebody makes a defense here, right? I'm just stopping the stab. And instead of changing James, they go outside. Now, because James hasn't changed, because his structure is still the same, because he's still strong, because nothing's changed here, his plantings really haven't been erupted either, he's going to start slashing and stabbing again. So I haven't done anything. I've delayed the attack by fractions of a second. What I need to do is I need to change him. So to create space, as you know, straight stab, I make this motion, and if I stop him right there with the touch turn chop, or touch turn to this position, you'll see that there's space made. If you don't see it, I'll show you in a minute, right? So I need to fill the space I've made. I've changed him. The knife's gone this way. So I'm going to move James over. Come over here, James, right about there. Now, in the space here that was created, I'm going to fill it with my body. And my toes, from toe to toe, my hips and my shoulders are going to be about the angle of the arm. So I'm going to be in position this way as I chop in to make my counterattack. So this is an example, one example of filling the space. So if I had a knife and I was the attacker and I was stabbing at you, if you saw something like this and the defender went to the side, the defender's suboptimally doing the defense, he's in danger, she's in danger. If the defender can take the knife, if you would please, and as the attack's coming, end up doing this, this is the space that's filled. I'm crowded, they're inside the knife. They know implicitly or explicitly the knife needs to come to here or back over here, or they need to make space because my body is in the way and inside the knife. All right, so I hope you got all that. Look, we do these videos quickly. We want to give you bite-sized pieces of information you can implement and employ in your training. Remember, when you're doing a defense, knife, handgun, long gun, you have to create the space, fill the space, smash the face. All right, that's it for this week. As always, walk in peace.